first wife is also entombed in this church. Henry's first wife is the reason he came to Florida. She was dying. She lived up north somewhere. And the doctor said there's a nursing facility in Jacksonville. The clinic down there might help her live out her last days in a little bit of relative comfort from what she's suffering from. Henry brought her to Jacksonville, had her in that facility, and while she was dying here in Florida, Henry was falling in love with Florida. And falling in love with his wife's personal nurse, Miss Ida Alice Shaw. Don't worry, after Henry's wife passed away, he did marry Ida Alice. Oh, I see it on your faces. Some of you are thinking that's slime ball and you hope something happened to Henry, right? Let me tell you what happened to Henry because of that. His nurse wife, Ida Alice, didn't fit in with his wealthy friends who thought they were better than nurses, I guess, or something. So she hooked up with some spiritualists around town. She learned to hold seances and use a Ouija board. You know, the Ouija board, it spells out what the dead is trying to communicate to you. She went crazy. This is a true story. Ida Alice, Henry's second wife, went crazy using her Ouija board. I'm not Bobby. She thought the living Tsar Nicholas II of Russia was telling her to kill her husband Henry and move over to Russia and become his bride. Oh. You know what Ida Alice did? She tried to kill Henry. Wow. First time she came at him with some scissors. He stopped her. He was a pretty big man. Second time she came at him with a knitting needle. He stopped her again. He loved Ida Alice. He did not want to see her go to jail. So he looked for a home to put her in where she could be watched over and taught to be less kill people-ish all the time. Kill people-ish. That's my own word. Feel free to use it. But in the meantime, until he found a home to put her in, he had her locked up in a third-floor room right over there at his Hotel Ponce de Leon under those two big, beautiful bell towers where she went crazier and crazier and crazier. He finally found a home to put her in. She died a whole bunch of years later. Complications is something they think might have been related to like Alzheimer's. And supposedly her ghost came back and haunts that third-floor hallway where Henry had her locked up for a little while. On what is now the third-floor freshman girls' dormitory wing here at Flagler College. How would you like to show up as a freshman college student and find out you got the haunted room? You're living in the haunted hallway. I'm thinking ghost party every weekend, girls, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if the ghost part is true, but I know the story of Ida Alice is. But Ghost Hunters International have visited. And they say that if you take out a Ouija board or hold a seance after dark on that third floor, strange things happen, and they do believe it is the ghost of Ida Alice seeing who's using her Ouija board and who they're communicating. Find out for yourself. I've never hung out in that freshman girls' dorm. I'm 57 years old. It must be downright creepy, so I've never seen the ghost. Wait a minute. Bell towers? Didn't I just try to convince you one block ago that Henry didn't like the bells with that really corny joke that I forced you to laugh at?
Yes.
Those are water towers, not bell towers. Henry had hot and cold running water in his hotel in 1888. They would pump the water into tanks at the top of those towers, and gravity would feed that water down to the plumbing fixtures. You know they pumped that water from a well that he had drilled 7 miles northwest of this town. Pumped that water all the way here up into his towers.
Wow.
Man.